In our first report, we talked of new efforts to prevent the spread of quagga and zebra mussels. This time, Marine Association Executive Director Jim Salscheider walks us through the border inspection process.
So the protocol that we're trying to follow is what the border inspectors would like to see. So they will engage the driver and walk to the back of the vehicle and first look at the hitch area. Now it's important where we put the sticker. This is oversized, but on my trailer it would go right here. Or if it doesn't work there, it could go right here because it's only about this long. Worst case is it could go right here. Point being that we want the inspector to be able to see it as they're walking on the driver's side of the vehicle. Now they're going to first check this area for weeds or anything else, but if they see the sticker, then they know that you know what it is you're supposed to do. They will then ask you about your anchor. This is where most of the mussels are found. So on your anchor, you're going to want to clean the anchor and the rope. So this is a box anchor, which is the easiest one to clean. I use vinegar and water. That's reasonably effective. That's more effective than water. Or if you use something like hot sauce, you could use that. Spray your anchor down thoroughly. Your chain, if you use chain, and the portion of the rope that was in the water. Wipe it down thoroughly, and if you use a chemical like this, it will help. So then they will walk down the side of your boat, and they'll feel the side of the boat to make sure that it's not crusty. If it is crusty, that may mean veligers, which are the baby mussels that don't have a shell yet, are hanging in there. So if that's clean, they'll then proceed to the back of the boat, and they'll look at your motor. You want to have your motor tipped down so all the water's run out. They'll look at your bilge, make sure your plugs are out. Now this really doesn't have a bilge, so it doesn't have a plug issue, but they'll check that. Pontoons do have plugs, but you don't have to pull them out. But things to watch: wipe down your outdrive thoroughly, especially all the way down to your prop and your skeg, this whole area in here. And they like little cracks and corners, so if you have a little plate like I have here for my Speedo, wipe that area carefully, and the best way to do it is just spray that vinegar and water on it and wipe it down. They will then walk over to the other side and make sure there's no weeds on your trailer anywhere, and if everything's clean, you're good to go. Now if you're a fishing boat, live wells need to be dry, and it helps to have your lids up because that helps dry them as you drive. In any case, they will get into your boat to make sure those live wells are dry. If you don't have your anchor out, they have to climb in your boat. And the worst place to put it is back where you store your anchor, because that's a likely place where there's some dampness and therefore there may be some veligers, the baby mussels. One of the things you want to make sure of is do not put a tarp on your boat, because going from the launch ramp to whatever station you're going to cross at, first of all, it dries on the way, and you want the sun and the air to dry things. And second of all, they have to take the tarp off, which takes time, then climb under there and look everywhere to see if there are any mussels. So what we're trying to do here is do the right thing. It is the right thing to do, and to make sure that we have clean and dry boat that's been thoroughly wiped down.
For more information on the mussel problem, log on to the Marine Association website. Jim Matthews, Havasu Video News.